Today's a new day. It's been a long night. For some of you guys, you just went right to bed. Whatever happens, happens. You got some good sleep. For others, you stayed up the whole entire night. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. Maybe some of you guys just didn't even sleep. Well, here's how my day went. And I want to talk to the Democrats. So here's how my day went. I spent the day with my family, had a lot of fun, overate with tons of pizza and wings and soda. Definitely wasn't a healthy night, definitely pushing my limits with being overfed, but I had a lot of fun. You know, I think me and my sister, we left about 11:30 p.m. You could kind of see how things were headed, but we were exhausted, so we left. I drove 40 plus minutes to our house and got a shower because that's just what I do. I can't go to bed feeling dirty. Like, I showered in the morning, but I spent the whole day at my family's house, and I always shower before bed no matter what time it is, so I got a shower. And laid in bed, and at this point it was probably like 12:30, 12:40, give or take. So I turned on audio and in bed just listened to the audio, not actually watch the screen, and just heard a little bit, I think until like 1:30 a.m. Kind of got an idea at that point and went to bed thinking, okay. I think I woke up. No, my wife got up to go to work then, and I checked my phone, confirmed what I already thought, and yeah. Now, I see all the videos of people super excited. As you guys know from my videos, I voted this color. And I am super grateful. But I was grateful either way because I knew whatever choice is going to happen is God's will. It's up to God. God was going to pick whoever he wanted. And if Kamala won, I would have been disappointed. But at the end of the day, I know it would have been a part of God's plan. And I would have been okay with that because while I disagree with so many things and plans that she had, if it's a part of God's plan, then okay. Then I accept it. So I went to bed in peace, knowing whatever happens. And that's kind of been my stance on this whole thing. And I think in 2016 I voted for Trump, and I went hardcore. I would argue with people online. I would fight with people. I had a Trump flag, like a flag, like a pole on the back of my truck, flying, driving around. You know, a young buck, as you will. And in 2020, I kind of argued with a couple people. I think I matured a little bit there. Some people baited me into getting heated with them about Biden and that stuff. In 2024, I think I came to the realization that whatever, God's in control. We're not always going to get our way. No matter, what we want in life, you're not going to get your way and I'm not going to get my way. I didn't get my way in 2020. Maybe I got my way now. At the end of the day, my true only way is Jesus. So Jesus is King, Jesus is Lord. So again, whatever he decided. That's why I'm not on here saying, yeah, take that. All these like videos you see out there, people are kind of unhinged on both sides saying, I'm not even getting into that rhetoric from both sides because both sides are posting videos that are sickening to me, swearing, cussing at each other, and it's just sickening to me. I think that's ridiculous. No matter who would have won, I wouldn't have been on here. I would have made a video pretty similar to this. I would have said that I'm disappointed and let down, and I really hope I'm wrong on stuff and blah blah blah. But congratulations to Kamala and the Democrats. That's what I would have said, because that's who I am now, and that's why I'm on here. And I want to give my sincere apology to those who are strong on that side, those who are really strong on anti-Trump. And we had a comment that someone said he needs to be in jail and this and that and this and that, and all this stuff. And of course I deleted that comment because it's just childish, and I'm not even going to go into details, because I could say about Hillary and this stuff, and I'm not going into detail on stuff, because at the end of the day, it's all above my pay grade. It's all above your pay grade. I mean, unless you're actually in politics in Washington, working with him or her or whatever, we really are just kind of on the low end of stuff. We vote for who we want, and and then everything kind of trickles down to us. So with that being said, the hate and stuff, it's not acceptable to me from both sides. So if you're a Republican, just remember that the Democrats really wanted her to win, so have compassion, be understanding, I think win with pride and dignity, it can go a long way. Sure, what is this? Is this our Sheltie? String. Pride and dignity can go a long way, and compassion and kindness. I'm a part of something called V Friends, VEE Friends, all one word. And there's Kind Warrior, Gratitude Gorilla. One of my favorite is Jolly Jacko. And I think I'm reminded of these characters when I think about things. So I'm sorry, to the Democrats that really wanted her to win, that, really don't like Trump. Or even if you do sort of agree with Trump, but you wanted her to win, I'm sorry that, your side lost. In this world, there's winners and there's losers. I don't think anyone's ever a loser, because especially if you believe in Jesus Christ, if you're a Democrat and believe in Jesus, you're a winner. If you're a Republican and you believe in Jesus, you're a winner. At the long scope of things, you're a winner. We're all winners, no matter who wins or who loses. And I think, we have to keep sight of that, and I've had that mentality, the last 4 months, have been really hard on me in a lot of areas, and I've had this mindset of, what? Jesus is my foundation. What? My revenue drops 80% over the last 4 years. It's just been on a steady drop since the Biden administration. What am I going to do? I'll work hard, but Jesus is my foundation. Take everything away, take our house away, whatever. Jesus is my foundation. Does it mean life is easy? No, but Jesus is my foundation. He's the solid rock on which I stand. And that's why I'm super happy that Trump won. And this team's amazing, Is it I always get it mixed up. RFK, RFJ, whatever. RFK, I think it's RFK Jr. He's really into health. And that's something our country desperately needs, is somebody to take charge of our health, like actual physical health, like what we eat and what goes in our foods. So I am very hopeful that there's some stuff he's going to be working on, because in the EU and Europe and these other countries, a lot of the stuff that's in our foods is banned. It's banned in those countries because it's that bad for us. We just do it because it's cheaper to produce, like all these red dyes and stuff. It's horrible for us, especially kids. Horrible. I mean horrible, the red, yellow, blue dyes. There's substitutes that they use in these other countries just that are healthier and better. It's just cheaper to do it here. So there's a lot of stuff that I'm really looking forward to, and I'm looking forward to just just everything. I mean, I'm really positive. But I'm not on here like jumping up and down, because I also understand today's a bad day for a lot of people. Today's an amazing day for a lot of people, but today's a bad day for a lot of people. A lot of people really did not want him, Donald Trump and his team to win. I understand, I get it. I get it. It's not who you align with. It's not how you were raised. It's not, that's something that I understand. We're all different. We're all raised differently. We all think differently. We all go through different things in life. And of course, majority of the world kind of said their opinion. They said the last 4 years, we don't even want anything close of that. And the world voted. I'm glad we live in a country that can come together and they can decide Democrat or Republican. Doesn't mean I agree with everything, that people say and do, but it's America, and that's what makes America great, regardless of your color, blue or red or whatever. So congratulations to the Republicans and myself. This is huge. It's big. It's really big, especially for business owners. And to those people that say, "Oh, yeah, greedy business owners," you can start your own eBay store, your Etsy store, and be a business owner. A lot of people get this bad rep thinking all these tax breaks and cuts for business owners, the greedy business owners. But do you know how many millions, if not billions, of small, actually business owners there are? You understand these people, if you get if you have to pay taxes, I forget what it is, like if you make over a certain amount of money, and it's not much, I want to say like $600 to $800, like if you actually get paid or make income. No, I'm wrong, sorry. So between $6,000 and $10,000 is when you start have to paying quarterly for taxes. Some people kind of get away and cheat around that system, but for the most people, $6,000 to $10,000 a year if you make, you're considered a business. Do you know how many people do that on TikTok, on Etsy, on Amazon, on YouTube, on Rumble, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and all this stuff? Do you know how many millions and millions and millions of people are small business owners? These taxes and these things affect them and me and everybody. It's not, it's not just you're thinking about these multi-million-dollar corporations. Yeah, they get tax breaks too. We all do. You can take advantage of them as well. They're there for the little guy and the big guy. The problem is the little guy doesn't educate themselves enough to know. We live in an age where, especially with AI and YouTube, you can find out everything on anything. But anyway, so while it's a sad day for a lot, it's a great day for a lot of people. Just have compassion for each other. And yeah, so now here comes the other part. Here comes the hard part. For those who wanted Donald Trump, who thrived under Donald Trump and all this stuff, here comes the hard part. You actually got to get it off your butt and change your life as well. You can't rely on government or a color to change your life. You have to get up off your butt and become somebody that you weren't, and do something that you haven't done before. To achieve something that you don't have, you must do something that you've never done. If you work 40 hours a week, you must up that to 50, 60, 70 hours a week. If you are looking to get healthy, well, you can't keep eating all your junk food, and not exercise. You got to get up off your butt and go out there and walk. You don't have to do these crazy exercises, run every day. Walk 30 minutes a day and cut back on what you're eating. You can still have McDonald's. You can still have all these junk food and all this stuff. I'm a prime example. My diet's really not that great, but it's what you do the majority of the time that matters. A lot of times I'll have a calorie deficit for a couple of days, and then I get McDonald's or restaurant food and stuff myself, And some people won't agree with that. Some people say you should just eat perfectly all the time. What's the fun in that? Come on now. But my point is, just because someone wins or whatever, and maybe they have good plans or not, whatever it is, you have to actually get off your butt and do the things that you know you have to do. Put in the hours. You actually have to take those risks, you know? Start that business. Make homemade stuff. You got to take these risks. You can't just rely on people. You can't just rely on everyone to take care of everything for you. It's not how you get ahead. So, my friends, we have this, if you're a Republican, we have this opportunity now. We're going to get a lot of breaks and a lot of help. And this is the time. But here's the thing. If you don't do anything else, you just simply accept the breaks and helps and all that stuff, and you don't actually change, you're going to be no different than in 4 years. You're going to, if a new president gets in and they change their laws and stuff, and hard times come again where you're just going to be back to the same old victim. We have to change with change. Okay? When things change, we must change and adapt and evolve as well. That's why under Biden, or Trump, it's like something Dave Ramsey said. He can make money under whoever is president. You can make money now. Things got really hard in the last 4 years, obviously, and that's why the country voted the way it did. Things were hard. It's chaos and that. Yes, but did you plan? The better you plan, the better soft cushion you have, And I could talk forever and ever and ever, but at the end of the day, my friends, change starts with us. Remember, Jesus is your foundation, and build from there. Work at being the better version of you, like inside as a human. Work at being more financially independent and smart and wise. Health, work on your health. Take advantage of opportunities. When opportunity comes knocking, take advantage of it, my friends. If prosperity really comes over the next 4 years, open the door, take advantage of it, and change your life. Change your life. No Republican or Democrat's going to change your life. You're going to change your life. It doesn't start January 6th or whatever. It starts now. It starts with you right now, getting on a budget, walking. You don't have to go to these extremes. I know a lot of people are wondering, well, how? I know how, because all it takes is just you searching every day. Search every day. Search for the wisdom and knowledge. But I understand that's hard because a lot of people don't really want to. So for the people that don't want to, they want to change, they want a better life, but they don't really want to seek the knowledge and apply the knowledge, I'm going to make it easy for you guys. Over the next year, 2, 3 years, 4 years, we're going to do videos here and there on stuff that's going to help you guys. Vlogs that's going to help you with finances, health, fitness, my walking. I know that motivated a lot of people when I was doing my walking videos. So I'm going to make it easy. You guys can stay on this channel. You don't have to go seek everywhere else. And when I put out those kind of videos, those business videos, those knowledge videos, take notes, write down, and actually apply them and change your life, change your trajectory. If you're headed in a bad area, change it. You can be an overcomer, and Satan does not have to have a grip on you forever. God bless you guys. I'm sorry to the Democrats that really wanted Kamala. I know I'm not saying Kamala. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm not saying it right. Kamala. It's just what we say. Kamala. Kamala. Is it Kamala? Kamala. Whatever. I'm not trying to be disrespectful by mispronouncing her name. Kamala is just comes naturally. So whatever. I'm sorry to you guys that, you know, it's a sad day for you guys. To the Republicans, it's a good day. It's a really, really good day. But at the end of the day, Jesus Christ is King and Lord. He was going to pick whoever he wanted no matter what. And I was going to be okay with that because I trust in my Lord and Savior Jesus. But now it's time for us to get up off our butts, wipe the dirt off our shoes, and go get them dirty again, because it's time for us to hustle. We got this.